Erev Shabbos, everybody. Today we are going to give over our weekly shir in the Besuras HaGeula. But there's a big problem. When you open up the Besuras HaGeula, there is no Besuras HaGeula for Behar Bechukosai. So today we're going to speak about what's not written instead of what is written. Because there's a huge question. Chavches Nisan Rebbe introduces us to our obligation to bring Mashiach. The Rebbe reveals to us that we have the direct path to bring Mashiach by learning about Mashiach. Then the Rebbe tells us how to bring Goyla to Geula, and it's getting bigger and bigger week after week, and then nothing? Stop? Short stop? Finito? How come there is no Mashiach in Behar Bechukosai? So I want to give you the inside story. It's a very important story because it really explains to us a derech and avodas Hashem. Kolas choles koshes, anything new is difficult. You can imagine that people were settled. And all of a sudden when the Rebbe started Mashiach, believe it or not, a lot of people got unsettled. They were unsettled because they didn't know what Mashiach was. And there were people that were unsettled because they didn't think that this was good for Lubavitch, to get too excited about Mashiach. And then people started talking how the Rebbe is Mashiach. This is as the Rebbe is speaking. As the Rebbe is giving positive answers, as the Rebbe is encouraging Chassidim and giving out the Dvar Malchus, there became an inner resistance from the inside. And Shluchim, who really care about Lubavitch, and Rabbonim, wrote to the Rebbe that the Rebbe, it's not good for his health to speak about Mashiach, it's not good for Lubavitch. Can you imagine the tsar, the pain that the Rebbe had, that the Rebbe is giving us his deepest treasure, the oitzer, and not just the treasure. This is literally the stone in the king's crown. The Rebbe is giving us the stone and the treasure of Mashiach, and we were resistant to that. We couldn't internalize it. So the Rebbe said, after the complaints, that it seems like the Olam is not ready for it, and therefore he's taking a hefsek, he's taking a stop for a certain amount of time. This was very tragic, because the Rebbe was giving and giving, and we weren't able to receive. But this shows us another thing, that when we show the Rebbe that we want, the Rebbe is mashpia. Because the Rebbe wants us to bring Mashiach and wants to give us everything in our power to make it happen. We have to realize that yes, it's a transition, but let's not make the mistakes the Chassidim made then, which caused a stop in Behar Bechukosai. Let's get back into it and bring about the Yiskalos of Mashiach now.